This week, Colonel Muammar Gadhafi of Libya traveled to Rome for quality time with the Italian Prime Minister. Also for an amazing horse show. He brought 30 of his own horses with him to Italy. Colonel Gadhafi also, of course, brought along his entourage of 40 women bodyguards. 40 of them, all women. And if we could linger on this thing with the bodyguards for just a moment, they're not just for show. The women bodyguards really do jump in there for Mr. Gadhafi. Press reports talk about them shoving folks around after Gadhafi got into it with the Saudi Arabians at a summit in 2003. And when Mr. Gadhafi a couple of years ago told Roman women that it should be up to their male relatives to decide if they'll be allowed to drive, the lady bodyguards reportedly saved Gadhafi from the wrath of his not very submissive Roman female audience. Yesterday and today, Mr. Gadhafi tried again with the women of Rome, again with very specific women, models and aspiring actresses hired by what press reports have referred to as a hostessing agency. The women were paid to be an audience for Gadhafi. One woman reporter who infiltrated the event says that Gadhafi greeted the women by telling them that Islam should become the religion of all Europe. There are more estimates on how many of these models and actresses attended the colonel's lecture than there are on how many people showed up for the Glenn Beck rally this weekend. Some say dozens of women turned out to hear the convert to Islam speech. Some say it was 500 or 700 or 800. It does seem to be the case that he got more than he got the last time he tried this same thing in November. Back in November, Gadhafi invited 200 Italian models to a similar bizarre fake party they were paid to be at. Which means if he stays on this trajectory, Colonel Gadhafi will be back for another sermon in Italy early next summer with maybe 1,000 of the most beautiful women in Italy boarding the bus for a day's pay and a chaste date with the ruler of Libya. It's a weird job, but it's good to be colonel. Really, it seems sort of pretty good.